One of the things I've been thinking about, and I think just in terms of like building relationships and network connections, oftentimes I'll need something from someone and I'll need to reach out because I think they might be great on the podcast, or I'm writing a piece that I want them to contribute to. I actually need to be connected with someone else, but like I go and I'm getting ready to make that ask, and I like have a little bit of trepidation, and I feel bad because I'm like, I wish I would have provided more value to that individual at an earlier time, or maybe spent more time when they asked me to do something 1 to 2 years ago. And I think we all know as marketers, like it's this mentality of like, do whatever you can to always give back under any circumstance, because with a network connection, because chances are like that'll come back around, and it'll come back around in a bigger way. So maybe like just this idea of like building relationships, building connections, and giving back maybe before you even have an ask, like thoughts and how that's maybe influenced or impacted kind of what you've been building with your agencies.
Oh gosh, yeah, that is the act of being selfless. I think, like you said, Brett, is really important. Think about a way that you might be able to help them. Like, hey, I was talking to so and so the other day and mentioned you, or something about it. Some kind of an industry inside tip maybe that might help them, I think is always helpful. But if you're not able to offer anything in return in the beginning, just say, this may or may not be a fit. If it is, great. If not, I hope that we can help each other down the road because I really am a big fan, or think you're doing good work or something. I mean, as long as it's sincere, but I think for the most part, it just really needs to be, in a good, positive way and a genuine way, and not insincere.
Yes, definitely on the genuine, and people can see through that very easily if you're not. And I think on the kind of public side of things, if you want to kind of start engaging with their content, if they do a lot of things on LinkedIn, whether from their company page or their personal page, start engaging, or start leaving comments or sharing posts to your network, and show that you care about what they're doing, is also, I think, a good way to show that you're genuine about what they're up to, especially if you want to work with them where they're at currently at that company, and just show that it's not just about you. That you want to make it a two-way street, that you want to provide them value in return for whatever you're possibly asking for.
I love that, like engaging in public social. I don't know, it makes you feel a certain way when you see someone consistently, even as simple as liking your post. You're just like, this person understands, this person is trying to support what I'm doing. And it might seem like a little thing, but those sorts of interactions and engagements go a long way. And our abilities to say yes to someone, or go above and beyond to someone who's regularly engaging with our posts, whether it's through a comment, a like, I think is something that should be mentioned. So I love the call out there, and it's simple stuff, but I feel like at times as marketers, it's like we try to move past the simple stuff, and we try to go build Rome overnight,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And yeah. And then as a marketer, I mean, we all know with social platforms, there's an algorithm involved in the backside of everything. So, to help them out with a like or a comment, that will help them on the back end for what the public doesn't see, but it will help increase their reach. So just like with that marketer hat on, it's kind of like a twofold help to them by, showing that engagement to their network, but also showing LinkedIn specifically, like, hey, this content is important. And, it'll get shown to more people.
Absolutely. And plus, when you're starting out and sharing content, you're always a little unsure of what you're putting out there, and you always think it's terrible. And so anybody that's willing to like, comment, share, I think, it's like, it gives you the warm and fuzzies, like, oh, they're here to support me. So I think being willing and able to do that for friends and former colleagues in the industry is super important. We all need the support and the love.